Yes, ma'am. Y'all need to go vote, honey. That's all I need to tell y'all to do. We need to start off now, bitch. Y'all need to vote. Bitch, vote, 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 bitch. That part, that part, that part. Well, see, we back with the after show, child, with our point of view. This is our first time doing some shit like this. So I'm trying to get it together. Let me see. I'm trying to find my sister. There she go. Kennedy. And let me post to this Facebook, so y'all can get y'all just over there on Facebook and all kind of jam. Hey, Jim, what's going on? It's the after show, child. We getting our just over here on YouTube when we gonna talk about all the stuff that had went on tonight's show. So, I advise y'all to tune in. Let me see what we got going on. Hold on. Bear with me, Jim. Bear with me, child. Okay. I don't know how to do all that. But yeah, child. Okay. Hey, parents, child. Gone on share. I need y'all to share this live. I need y'all to do all the things. And because we're here. Let me show that. This is my first time doing this. So I'm learning as I go. You know what I'm saying? It's the after show. So I need y'all to share it so the people can come back and watch. Because we finna get our judge. We finna relax out and refreshing my drink. I don't even know. Let me see how. Now, mind you, I haven't even figured out how to coincide with the comments and all that kind of stuff on here. So, bitch, I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Oh, bitch, damn. There they go. There they go, Sean. Okay. G Baby, Devin, y'all in the building. Bitch, hey. I want y'all to share, bitch, and all that kind of stuff. I see my people. I got my people back. My sister Kennedy is in the room tonight. Let me see if these comments. Okay, the comments are the same. Yes. Okay, experience is a good teacher, bitch. I'm telling you, and the best teacher. That part. So I need y'all to share, like it. We finna go in. I got my tray. I'm finna roll up. I got my drink. Bitch, I gotta even got a doobie in here and child. My sister in here, let me see what she doing. We're gonna bring everybody in. Hey, Kennedy.
Hey.
Bitch, you didn't even know you was in that jail.
No, girl, I was sitting there trying to figure out and log in and share the video and stuff too.
Yes, girl, they need to have watch parties and all that kind of stuff. This is a learning thing for me on YouTube because I don't never go live on YouTube except for my on my Facebook page, and I go live that way. But this is a way that I only want to go on YouTube so we can get the judge. JC, are you in here, Judge? Dre, you in here, Judge? All right, Judge. We got our Pink Whitney. Kennedy is painted. Bitch, yes, ma'am. Okay. Bitch, we got all the kids back. We got Savannah Westbrook back with us, child. There go Savannah. Oh, wait, hold on. There go Ray.
Hey.
Yes.
What
hey,
up?
Ray. Bitch, we had saw big hair and green and blue eyeshadow earlier. Now we get Ray, bitch. Yes, God.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, we need
out of it.
We need this after show to get it popping just like we get it popping on our point of view. So I need y'all to share it. I need y'all to love it. I need y'all to like it. I need y'all to do all the things. And we got Cornelius in here. What's up, Neil?
Hello.
Child, it's time to let our hair down, child.
Oh, I've been waiting to do that.
Y'all have too short to do that, Jeff. Y'all have way too short.
I'm trying to share it. I'm trying to share it on Facebook.
You press the share button, and then you it'll give you the option to share to.
Copy the link. Copy the link and then take it to Facebook and then paste it and it'll pop up.
You can do that. Oh, we got Nicole. Look, Nicole trying to figure it out. Hey, caller.
Right.
Yes, man. You can let your hair down, and you got the stuff under your eyes.
Girl, I'm trying to hold on to this little bit of youth I got left.
Hey, Alexis Paris, my daughter Alexis Paris, she holding down over there at Hamburger Mary's Houston. They taking all precautions. I went to the show 2 weeks ago, and I was very surprised. You know how well things was organized. You don't go to the bar. You have to sit at your seat. There's no walking around. And bitch, once you get to, you sit your ass down unless you got to pee. And so I commend them over there at my job, Hamburger Mary's Houston. I think I'm booked at the end of the month. I'll let y'all know if I'm be there or not. But if I don't, even if I don't, I need y'all to support Hamburger Mary's if y'all on here from Houston and go in there and get your juice. They taking all safety precautions. The girls are wearing their mask and all kind of juice. So you might see me and Portia back on the judge, child, so we can get our juice. Okay. And we also have in here, I don't know, my child crazy. I hope y'all ready for this. See, this is why y'all should be sharing this live. This is right here, this girl here. This right here is why y'all should be. This right here is why y'all should be sharing this live.
Why should I read the comments? I can't see the comments.
I can see them, just, but bitch, y'all need to share it. Share it on your page, bitch. Share it, bitch. I want y'all to share it. If you can have a watch party, try to have a watch party. I was trying to have one on my page. I don't know why. I'm gonna give a shout out to Sophia McIntosh. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Sophia.
Happy birthday, so.
I don't know if you can do watch parties, child, on here. Tevin.
No watch party.
You can't do no watch party, but you can share it on your page though.
Yeah, you can share it.
Yeah. So if y'all in here, share it on your page. Just get the people to come in to watch, because child, it's all hell to tell the captain at this point. Hey, Tevin.
I don't see no comments though.
I see comments under the YouTube page. You gotta, the comments are on the YouTube page. Share it on your page and then go back to YouTube because the comments are there.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
So what are you trying to figure out? Let's figure it out before we move forward.
Okay, I'm trying to, Jared, I see where you tag me and you say it's time for the after show.
Okay, go to YouTube and go to my page.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the actual YouTube page. Or you can click on, if you click on the what I tagged you in, it'll take you to the YouTube page.
Yeah, it sent me right to the page.
Okay,
to the
now,
thing.
so do you see share down at the up under the boxes?
No. Yeah.
Okay, you click share and then Facebook and all that stuff should come up. Thank y'all for tuning in to our point of view, the after show, the continued conversation. You got a call, you know, did it come up? Because you might have to log in and all that stuff like that. That's what you got to do.
My
So,
husband and my children have just gotten home.
Oh, you got kids at the house?
Yeah, they're here for the summer.
Oh, hey kids.
How are you? We're on the after show, so if you
Oh,
want
they
to say
coming?
hello at least. Because Chevelle didn't even know I was married. Come.
Oh,
This is my husband, Frederick.
Wicked.
Scoop that.
Hello, how are you?
That's my husband, Frederick.
I don't like.
Hey,
And then my daughter, Tina.
Can you see the comments?
I can see the comments.
Hi, Tina. Oh,
But-
she's
And
pretty.
then my son, Frederick.
I
And
can't
our
get to the
oldest boy is
comment.
in Chicago.
From the Red Ranger. Hey, Tina.
Hi.
Hi, from the
I
Red
know that's right.
Ranger.
Have your mask on.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Well,
Oh, there was just
Hey, Candy Pineapple.
Oh, did you?
yeah.
That's good.
So, Nicole, where are you in this?
Oh.
From the kids. They were supposed to bring it, but they forgot. So their mom.
Hey, y'all better sit down.
Huh?
Kennedy, you look nice tonight.
Yes, we do, girl. What you had to do?
This is it, and then Friday.
Kennedy,
I know.
you ain't did nothing.
I had cameo. I had cameo tonight, and I got it dragged extra early so I could do my cameos and do my videos for you, of course. And I even had enough time to go live and do some shows and from your show.
All right.
I'm doing.
Hey, Brandon. So y'all had a whole full show tonight, Jim.
What Kennedy, was there anything that you wanted to discuss or give your point of view on that you didn't do the show?
I mean, I had a lot to say with a lot of shit that was talked about, but
Yes, you did, sister.
whenever it's brought up again,
Well, we talked about unemployment. We talked about take more breaks. We did talk about being in our industry and having to choose going to work over going to something happening in our family and paying attention. Look at Kevin, and paying attention to things that's happening to our family at that time because we have to go to work. But not saying that we neglect what's going on in our family, but we had to go to work at that present time. So how you felt about that, girl? Did you have something to say about that?
but yeah, sometimes, I mean, like sometimes you are in a position where there's absolutely nothing you can do. You know, something could happen while you are out of town. You know, and you cannot do nothing at that moment. I've been in situations where my mom was rushed to the hospital and I was on my way home. Like I did the booking and immediately on the plane. It was driving me crazy, you know, but I was on my way home, so that was a plus. But I do agree that the show must go on. And then, especially in times like these, there's really nothing you can do. Your presence is not even required. You know, especially in a pandemic, they're not gonna let you in the hospital.
Okay, and that's more than anything. That child, you can't even get in the hospital now when somebody gets sick. Nicole, what you eating on?
Leftovers from last night.
Oh, it's turning her eyes red.
What did you say, something? Huh? Yeah, that's my son, child. Y'all know.
Tevin,
What? Yeah.
Tevin looked like Apple Woodard to me.
Let me go take my hair and tell me what I look like.
Child, I enjoyed the show tonight. How did y'all enjoy the show?
I enjoyed the show. It was very informative. A very different point of view. I really enjoyed it. One thing that really stuck out to me was the conversation with Amaya, and probably that's why I had to say, because I've raised two of my nieces, and right now, you know, because we're quarantined and stuff, I have, you know, a 3-year-old, a 3, a 5, and a 6-year-old here. And it doesn't make me uncomfortable to talk to them about why I'm getting dragged and what I'm doing. And that was part of my comment was during the conversation. I'm at a point in my life where, and that's with anyone, I don't mind sharing. And if you are in the right frame of mind, in the right state of mind, and I did comment that God will give you the right things to say, especially when it comes to children. And they asked me, you know, and the boys are the most inquisitive, and they're going to ask all kinds of questions.
Because they want to know why, huh?
And they want to know. and like I have in my living room is my drag room, so my drag room has all of like big posters and stuff on everywhere. So the 3-year-old would even say, they call me man because that's my family name. That's what people call me.
What they call you?
Man.
But they call you that because that's what you look like.
That's fine. And that's fine. I own that. Thank you.
I'm also glad I can call you a man freely.
Yes. But my grandmother named me that because I was her first grandson. But so the babies will ask me, man, you are a queen, because they see like the posters with me crown on. Man, you are the queen.
Literally.
Yes. Hello. And I even had one to ask me, why am I looking like a girl? You know, those questions pop up, and I simply answer their questions. And they are at an age where some may remember, some may not remember. So it is very important as a parent to pick and choose your battles. And, you know, something can wait and something cannot wait.
Girl, it's funny because, like, I never even talked to my cousins, because being that I had to raise them about me transitioning before their eyes and, you know, what they should call me. So it just switched. They just started calling me Chevelle. You know, for one, they are girls. But then I also have a boy that grew up to be a man. And I was so nervous about him being around me and my friends and stuff, and him getting influenced. But he grew up to be a man and got 3 kids before he even, you know. And the gag is that he shouldn't have been having them kids when he was having them. But I was so happy he was having them.
We're going to blame shit on you.
Girl, oh my God. I was so happy. But then, you know, and I was much closer to the little girl. And then the little boy loved Tommy. He loved Tommy. That was his Aunt Tommy. He did anything for Aunt Tommy. And so, you know, I was just like, I don't even know. I haven't even had the conversation with them to even ask them, did you know, or, you know, when did it come to your mind that this is what's going on?
But I mean, you don't think that they just automatically looked at you as a woman from the beginning?
I don't know, because no, they didn't. No, they didn't, because they called me he.
Okay.
So no, they didn't.
Okay.
You know, and I remember one time I was getting ready for a show, and I was, of course, still living with my mama. I was young too, and one of the girls now who's probably like 28, something like that, between 25 and 28, and she has 2 kids now. She looked at me and started crying. And because, like, it was her and her sister and her cousin. They was all at our house spending the night. And when they was fine with it, the girls, they was okay. But she looked at me and started crying. And I never could figure out, and like I tried to like console her, but she didn't want to come to me. And so growing up, as she grew up, I was still engaged with her and all that kind of stuff like that, but I never asked her, you know, how did that make her feel, or did she ever even remember that? Because by the time she seen me again, it was full on Chevelle. You know,
like Ashley say, you left one way, and when you came back, you was another way.
That was like Raquel Lord. When she left Dallas, she left one way that I remember her as. When we went to Atlanta the first time, I was invited to Atlanta, and I was at Naisha's house, and Raquel came to the house in Atlanta Overlook, and she walked through the door, and I didn't even know who the hell. Wait, hold on a second, bitch, what you done?
Okay. Where that fine man at?
Okay. With the pretty hair and stuff, pull back and pull. What is the girl? What you? Girl, you got titties. Girl with the touching. I was like, Miss Thing. Because nobody's seen her.
In years.
And yes, and even when she went back for her first time performing, girl, they ridiculed her. Huh?
I said, 'cause I heard she was had now.
And she had pulled the DL detective. Transition because bitch, you need to hide.
Damn.
You ain't talking about the cat burglar, huh?
I don't know. All I know is we on the after show.
That part. Bitch, I'm
Well,
on my
back
own.
then, it was
Trinity, Kennedy, you look nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
cousin.
Let me be still. Back then, it was the cat burglar team.
Oh yes, ma'am.
I'm finna join you, Westbrook.
They used to crawl in the big old vents and go
Bitch.
for a part in the
Once I
park.
finish this one, I
Come
got
up.
one more sentence.
A bitch, Raquel used to fuck it up back. That's how. Let me tell you a little story.
She was
I
the
met-
cat burglar.
I met Naisha when she came to Houston.
Where
And
are
so-
you, Chevelle?
Huh?
What are you doing,
In my
Chevelle?
backyard.
Girl, I'm still at work.
Chevelle, I love when Aisha tell the story how she met Colexis.
I hope it's the same way because this is exactly how she told it. But let me go home, child. I'm sorry.
I don't like talking like that.
I'm sorry. I'm at home. Okay.
Oh, with her at the club.
I was still in the studio, child. Y'all know I live across the street from the studio. I met Naisha in Houston, and so I introduced Naisha to Colexis, and how she met Colexis was, I had got some stuff. I've been on Naisha. Naisha gave me some stuff, and I had this jacket. And Colexis was like, "Girl, how you get my jacket? Bitch, this ain't your jacket." Bitch, yes, that is my. I got it. So she went to tell me, "Baby, I don't know what you got, but bitch, I met my friend Naisha, and Naisha gave me some stuff, and this came with it." And she said, "Well, it's my bitch." When they made your jacket, they didn't stop making it. So, bitch, Naisha came to Dallas. I don't know how she ended up coming to Dallas, but anyway, when she met Colexis told her, "You the bitch that got my jacket." That's called. And they got to reading each other, and this and that. Come to find out, Raquel stole the jacket.
That's the story. That's the story.
Raquel stole the jacket, and she traded it for something with Naisha, and that's how Naisha got the jacket. And then Naisha gave it to me. Bitch, if I tell you, Miss Colexis and Naisha had got into it, bitch, it was a key girl. I was like,
That
no,
was-
Miss Thing, no.
Mama told me that story.
Yes,
Naisha
ma'am.
done told me that story too.
That's what
Yeah.
she gets for buying my material from Sharif.
So, but wait, that's what fucked up the family dynamic. I met Naisha first. That's my girlfriend. How I'm supposed to call her Auntie Sis?
I look at it is however you met that person first.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
However the relationship was developed first.
Well, hold on. In that case, why Miss Portia want me to call her Annie?
Wait, Portia had told me I had the conversation with her because she always referred to Tommy and other people as her aunt. What the hell? She always referred to Tommy and other as her auntie. And I said, girl, I never thought, why Tommy them not my auntie, girl? And she told me that you didn't want aunties back in the day. You had came on the game talking to people like you had already knew them. They was your girlfriend, bitch. You customized this, that, and the other. I'm like, bitch, no, I didn't. I had learned. Yeah, you learned from them, but bitch, you just was like with everything else. I was like, oh. Okay, you came up respecting them. She said, yeah. I said, bitch, I have respect. Yeah, girl, but yours respect was different. I said, okay, well, bitch, I go for that. Bitch, I go for it. But
Candy
I
was
ain't
my
her
sister
auntie.
too.
Good. Do you remember that came and spent New Year's with y'all?
When you came here and spent New Year's?
Uh-huh.
Yes, girl. We've had a lot of holidays. We just have never spent Christmas together. I don't think we ever spent Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Oh, girl, I'm proud on this side.
No, we did spend Thanksgiving together one time because I was in Atlanta and we went to Jasmine Bonet's house for Thanksgiving. All of us did. So we didn't even spend Thanksgiving together. And that's the night Jasmine told me, oh, you don't live for me, you live for Janet Jackson.
You should have told her you live with Janet Jackson too.
But the thing about it is she don't. She really don't. And I hope they talk about it on the show that like she's not, like a big Janet fan like how I am.
Yeah,
I think
even when Janet came to the show, she was still like very underwhelmed.
she sure was. And I'm on the phone trying to call people.
That bitch was
like
in the back doing like this.
Child, I don't even know that song. Child, I don't even know that song.
One they never had no problem doing. She never had no problem doing the song. Jasmine had came back home from a booking.
Oh, fuck.
She didn't even know Janet had a new song out. And she had told them to let me listen to it on the headphones. So the child had went to his car, got the CD and the Walkman, let her listen to it, and she did it on the show.
Right.
Jasmine, nobody never paid no attention to Jasmine's mouth.
Oh yeah, we did.
Except for me.
I mean, like, yeah, of course we noticed him, but put it this way, ain't nobody cared that she didn't know the word. She been doing that for years.
They just read
so fucking sickening.
Bitch, Mama had went out and did a Janet song that she had just heard 5 minutes prior to the show.
Because she looked so goddamn sickening, they didn't even care.
And then all she's sitting up talking about, what she got on?
Because Janet had on jeans. But I'm gonna tell y'all two things. When Beyonce had did Dangerously in Love with the Dove and stuff and Fly with the Dove, a bitch, and we was there that weekend. I think that was probably
at that ball.
It was this was at Trax. This is at Trax when she did that night at Trax. And I don't know. We was there for Miss Georgia. Miss Georgia US of A, because Raquel was Miss Georgia. Miss US of A at the time. And bitch, Jasmine came out and I'm glad we on the after show because this one we feel it. Girl, I'm walking, bitch. Oh shit! Imagine I'm upstairs with y'all and everything had went up, but I didn't know she was doing that. So bitch, when she came outside, bitch, I'm living. Yes, ma'am. Man, one of them. Let me go back over here. You look sickening, don't you?
Yeah, what's this?
Girl, I was so disappointed, but I didn't. After that, bitch, I didn't even care because, bitch, true to you, bitch, you look sexy.
Why this in the weed?
What?
I don't know. What's that?
That's
You
it.
gotta
Just,
put
You wear enough wig that you can know what's going on with any wig you put on.
I just toss them on like you, Ma. We don't do all that.
No, you don't toss them on like me. Let me explain something to you. I just had a whole argument with somebody about we are not the same.
We're not the same. I'm trying to be like you. It's a difference. We are not the same. I'll tell you when I start my OnlyFans.
Girl, now them OnlyFans, speaking of OnlyFans, girl.
Me and Nicole.
Are y'all doing one together?
Wait, what?
I'm definitely.
I thought you said you were doing one together.
I'm excited about it.
No, that's gonna be the name of mine, being Nicole.
Oh, being Nicole.
Yeah, that's how y'all can look me up.
You look like you know what you look like you at. Like you sitting in the confessional doing the confessional.
I got my life and shit all in the
Then
bed.
they got you sitting there watching the show so you can come back and tell them what you was thinking doing it.
She
Okay.
been talking like she a professional, like she in the confessional, all professional and shit.
She look nice.
She do
All
look
right.
like, do you know her move though?
Collection will be so proud of you.
You got some good lighting tonight.
Okay. Girl, you got you a nice backdrop. It match your hair.
She in the bathroom.
Yeah, I changed the light to purple.
She welcome to hear you.
No,
Kennedy
she
had
look
came
really nice tonight.
when I was in Dallas, and we had went shopping. Did I tell you I had to talk Kennedy about 20 minutes to buy a blue wig?
Girl, I don't know how, because she got big teeth in her, honestly.
Baby, she did not want to spend that money on that wig. I said, girl, you gonna need it later.
Girl, she earned Miss Big T, honestly, so I don't know how she didn't want to buy that blue wig.
I have never.
No, what?
I haven't been to Big T in 5 years. Okay.
Girl, you got enough shit from Big T. You don't need to go and girl.
Damn live.
Nicole, keep them coming. We got 2 now.
You
What?
got 2.
We got 2 things for our t-shirts. We are not the same.
No, we are not, honey.
Come on,
No.
girl, make our money, mama.
No, we're not. No, we're not, honey. We are not the same. Listen, I want you to get that through your motherfucking head, bitch. True T. Bitch, if I tell y'all, I almost went down.
You can tell
Savannah,
when we can go to the airport and they gonna say they gonna get both of us. They look at us, they gonna see the same thing. They not. No, they are not.
No, they're
We
not.
are not the
That's
same.
when the whole conversation went awry.
No, they're not. What do you want?
I said, no, baby, they're not looking at you and looking at me thinking the same thing. No, they not. Not if they blinded.
He want to say hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Because
Hey, grandbaby.
evidently you need to go visit your granddaddy.
Hey, grandbaby brother.
Okay. it's just like the family dynamic. So, child, this is one of Tevin's littles, but you can't get up here doing all of that. Okay.
Oh, that look just like Benny dog.
Look how he's looking, folks.
Oh,
Girl, he got bitch. I want you to know he got personality. Boo. If I tell you, don't do that because you know we don't even get down like that. Do you want to say hi to the people?
He
Why
said he
you
couldn't
shaking?
hear. He said he couldn't.
Savannah, I really enjoyed you tonight on the show.
We did. We had a whole conversation about you afterwards. It was a consensus.
It was a what, Tevin?
A consensus.
oh, thank you. I enjoyed being on the show. I really
Get
did.
that off your leg.
Yes.
Ain't that
Girl, I thought
something?
he was peeing,
Hey,
girl.
y'all sit up and do like the girls at the Rose Room. Wait till you leave to decide if you booked again.
Yep. Because Cam ain't booked.
What happened?
Yeah.
No, I refuse. I rebuke Cam in the name of Naisha.
Tevin say no to Cam, child.
No, ma'am.
I
Cam
told him
is
I got
grown.
good. I got good reviews.
Cam is boring. He's too educated. He don't want to act like he's black. He want to be all up there and shit.
How do you dare you
Well,
say
no,
that?
that's
I said what I said. I meant what I said. I'm gonna say, Cam, I still love you.
He is our political correspondent.
Thank you, Jeff. No, this is my
That's
home,
my
man.
lawyer.
This is where I live at on Wednesdays.
That's my lawyer.
It's called I'm not personal.
I call him for all my legal issues, and he said he's gonna get
I'm
me.
not perfect,
I'm still waiting.
but I'm perfect for
Okay.
you. Now I'm right on time.
Did y'all see Aria's post talking about something, and y'all had read me for 3 days about the Grace Jones?
Y'all didn't see my comment? I'm still reading.
I said they still reading.
That wasn't Grace Jones. That was Aria Bicasta.
Well, why did she make a post about it?
I guess with the child doing Grace Jones or something.
Oh, somebody just recently did Grace Jones?
I
Aria.
guess.
She did that comment.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Wait, Q, you want to get down?
Working. Life
Okay,
working.
okay, Kennedy.
Gotta walk out the door.
Girls,
Yeah,
come on, baby.
I'm gonna have to rewrite my contract because I don't get no merch.
Me neither, girl. Unless I
Don't
do
nobody-
it. That's
They ain't,
bullshit.
they ain't sent me nothing or nothing.
That what?
I said I'm gonna have to renegotiate my contract because bitch, I don't get no merch or nothing. Ain't nobody sent me nothing. I ain't got a fan. I ain't got no scrub. The only thing I got was a chair that I don't even like to sit in.
Well, you the consumer lady, you might not like it.
I have fans, and you can get your judge at www.duoexposure.com, and you can get all the girls' merch. You know what I'm saying? You can go right there and get it, just
Don't be
right
like
there.
that queen.
I'm just
Don't be like
saying.
that queen. When your merch come out, you hold on to your own merch too.
So you know, y'all can get the judge and get your merch.
So when they be popping, get your juice, you gonna pop not to auntie.
See, the only
Okay.
thing is, you know, Chevelle runs the board, so I can't.
We gonna get you some merch, girl.
Well, maybe that's how you know you about to lose your job.
You about to lose your job.
You'll be gone before me.
For me?
Yeah,
For me?
Cornelius.
Oh, me?
You be gone before me.
Bitch. But look here. We're gonna get some merch for our point of view too, bitch. True T. We're gonna get some merch. We gonna get some merch for us. So look out for the merch. But until then, you can go on duoexposure.com and get your Chevelle Brooks box, so you can also get your motherfucking jet. And also, if you want to continue to donate to us, you can have your flyers at our point of view posted on our show at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern time. Flyers are $5, videos are $10. You can pay $50 for the month, or you can pay $20 for the month, or you can do something vice versa and then also get your dish, and that goes to the people. Oh, just I've been drinking Pink Whitney and Jim. So hit Nicole up, hit Cornelius Neil Dupree up, hit Tavin No Relation up, and get your judge. That part.
So what did everybody have to say about the unemployment issue? I wasn't there.
No, you was not. But we had a consensus. Well, some of us. Go.
I understand both points of view. Because some people feel if you keep it at $600 additional, then some people are making more than they're making when they were working prior to COVID. And so it's staggering the economy because those people don't want to go to work. And so other people feel if you give them less money, it's going to boost the economy because these people, and lower the unemployment rate because those people will be forced to work.
But here's the issue with that. So what we're essentially saying is that either you're going to go and risk your life, even though it's not essential what you're doing, or we're going to make you starve.
Yes. And but the thing is with that too, is that a lot of people are going to clubs, they're going to parties, they're doing all these things, but then when it comes to work, they think, oh, I can't go to work, I'm risking myself. But then they go out.
No, that's not necessarily true, because Amazon did not do its due diligence to make sure that its employees were taken care of until after the class action lawsuit. So you can't say that, okay, well, y'all going out doing this and doing that. If I'm on your property and I'm working for you, it is your responsibility to make sure that I am in a safe environment. And if the company is not willing to invest the money to make sure that I'm in a safe environment, why should I risk my life to be in an unsafe environment?
Right.
So also with that, so I have a friend who he worked somewhere and they cut hours just like you're saying. However, since they had hours, he couldn't apply for unemployment because they offered him work. He chose not to do the work or the hours, so he couldn't get unemployment.
You look like your screen getting drunk.
Well,
The people that have stopped complaining about it are bitter people.
Well, can I say something, because I'm kind of like on both sides, because it was like for a long time I was like, okay, I could get a regular, I could go and get, I would say regular, because we are very special and beautiful and do our thing, and it's our passion. But I could get a regular job, and that's something that I could do, but I have, plus me is 9 people in my household. And I just could not, I just wasn't willing to fix that. That's when like the pandemic first started, and it was really bad. Like I had COVID first, and then after the fact, that was like in April, so it was like, okay, well, let me see if I can try out for unemployment, if I could file. I ended up filing through California, where it was, documented that I worked, but I'm not going to be tripping because they done cut back to $600. People have to change their way of thinking, and I have a different. They cut the $600. They cut the $600. You just gotta make do what you have.
I'm a trip, but I know how to make it work though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I've always been able to do. That means to me, like, if I don't have the bookings that I had last month, I know how to make it work.
Correct. So that's it that we've been doing. That's something we've been doing, especially with drag being our primary source of income. It's not guaranteed that 1 month we're gonna be completely booked, and then the next month, we could have 1 or 2 books.
But to be fair, those of us in the entertainment industry, we have a skewed view of how we look at things, because that's how the entertainment industry is. But you can't put people that have been used to every 2-week paycheck being a certain amount, including overtime at times.
Compared to us,
that's different. It's completely different, because 1 week we can make $3,000-$4,000, and the next week we might make $300-$400, depending on.
Or we might make $300-$400. We might make 150. We might make 50. It depends on how we end up booking ourselves.
Yes.
Right.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So we speaking on behalf of us, but what about like my mom that has a job that deals with people and she can't go to work? So how is she supposed to make her money and pay her bills? And she work on her job relies on some tips also.
Yeah.
So what about her?
Yes.
And they're not thinking about that.
No.
No.
And what
And what's
a lot of
pissing me
people are also
the
not thinking
most
about.
is Mitch McConnell walk around and act like it's his money.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we don't have the money when we spend trillions on wars.
And
Or anything with the military, they come up with the money for it.
And they take out your taxes in your unemployment also.
Right.
Yes.
I pay into the system.
You have a choice for that.
Yeah.
And I was just going to comment
but to be
on this comment that you just posted.
to be
And my thing is, I'd rather be traveling and working versus making what I'm making on unemployment. Because sitting at home making unemployment is not an incentive.
No, it's not. But like I say, it's either you go back and risk or stay at home. And look at me, from what I'm getting from unemployment, even plus the 600, I'm not making nowhere near what I was bringing home.
Yeah.
Nowhere near it. So when people keep up saying like you getting this whole bunch of money, no, bitch, that money that I'm getting plus a little bit from unemployment. From unemployment, that you got rent, you got gas, you got Georgia light bill, you got your phone, you got cable, you got to eat.
You sound like the K Michelle song. Georgia Power, cable bill, baby mama.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that.
Health insurance, everything that's covering something. Then on the same breath, y'all want to turn around and take people health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gonna take it this time.
And they always say, and we always say we make it work. We always do. But that's the hustle in us, and that came from our ancestors.
But see, and also, why would you harp on something that you know right now that cannot change? So I'm not if I can't change the fact that we're not gonna get this extra $600, why I'm gonna be bothered by it? Give me what you're gonna give me and let me work with what you give me.
But see, everybody's not there mentally.
I know
here's
that
the
much.
thing. Here's the thing: when everyone economically, the strain is different, and you never know what the strain is in certain individuals' households. Because since all of this happens, spousal abuse has gone up, suicide has gone. There's a lot of pressure, and financial is just another block. And so, for some, we could just say, okay, well, that it is what it is. Just take it and keep going. There's no point of harping on it. But when everything right now is something to harp about for some people, because we're literally in a place that we have never been before, like ever.
And I think
even with me,
it's just hard to gauge.
I had actually like added up like if I was to do this, if I was to do that in these 2 weeks, how much would I make? And it still didn't come up to what I make unemployment in that 1,600. If I was to commit myself like I know I can and like I know I do. Now, if I want to relax and say, well, I'm gonna do this weekend and that next weekend, so I don't have to travel as much and all of that kind of stuff, I still am not making that what I make in unemployment.
But I think that's part of the problem. That's part of the reason why Republicans want to lower the amount, so people can go out there and because some people are feeling like they're making more of unemployment than they would.
But here's the thing.
Not.
But here's the thing. But okay, so you lower the amount, but the places where these people work are still closed. So how am I going to go out to actually work if where I work I can't work?
I can't do what I'm supposed to do because they're not even open.
Well, it's a catch-22 because the same people like some people who are getting unemployment and this extra $600 a week or whatever. Then you have people that work at the Walmarts and the Krogers and the Sam's Club who don't get any additional money. Maybe the company itself gave them additional money, but these people have worked through the whole pandemic and have gotten really nothing. So it's both sides of the fence that you have to look
I think that falls on the employer though.
Yeah.
That's on the employer to take care of the needs of their employees.
And they have grants and stuff for that.
But
guess what? If you don't feel safe, stay home and enjoy your unemployment.
And most of
they
those
can't stay home. They can't stay home because if a job offers you work and you don't work, you can't get unemployment.
But see, okay, look at my job for it.
They ask us for unemployment.
It affected
But you're 1099 though.
It affected everything all the way around. So not only can you not interact, which where I work at plays a major part in making your money, or just the crowd that comes there. They're coming there to interact and do all of that. So you can't do that. And now the amount of people that we are allowed to have to make reservations, that's been limited. Then on the show aspect part of it, we can't even come off the stage. So people are more prone to tip you when you're interacting with them,
with them.
A lot of them folks come there and they flash and do all that so that they can be seen doing that. But if you have to get up and move from where you're comfortable and all of that to go tip, 9 times out of 10, people not doing that, especially in the straight community.
But see, for my mom, she's a bus driver for the casino. So she had to interact with people. So therefore, her job is not there. It's complete. It's kaput. So what is she supposed to do? You know, and they trying to say what you make. Still, what she makes is not what she's getting in unemployment.
Here's
that's their complaint.
This is how I'm kind of feeling about the whole thing. I feel like it's a distraction to keep us here so that when it's time to vote, most people, especially people of color, will feel like there is no need. There's no purpose. Because if this continues to go on by November, after cutting it now, can you imagine the level of stress in communities, especially with people of color? By November, no one is really going to give a fuck. That's just being real. It's going to be entirely.
I don't think that's
well,
the fact.
Well, I hope they do give a fuck because you have to vote.
I totally disagree with that. I think people are tired. People are scared. And people want some sense of civility back in our country.
Absolutely.
And it's affecting you differently. It's not I don't think it's a Republican thing. I don't think it's a Democratic thing. I don't think it's an independent thing. It's affecting people differently. So you're going to see things as a Republican. You might see things differently now because it's affecting you differently.
Yeah.
But here's what if things keep getting cut and they're not opening jobs and people are needing things, what's going to start happening is riots are going to happen again. It's going to happen eventually again.
You think?
I agree with that.
It's going. So now you think about it. Now we're cutting it now. So things are going to get real tight in about a month. They're going to get even tighter in about 2 months. Right around when the election, it could be pandemonium. That's just. And when this first started happening, that was not a thought. But now we have to really think about what is really going on, and if it continues, where it could really go. Because not talking about it is not going to help us be prepared any better.
Oh, I'll answer that for you, Labar. They had a Zoom meeting to discuss whether the kids should go back to school. If y'all think that it's unsafe for y'all to get together and meet, why the fuck am I sending my kids
Why am I sending my kids?
Bitch, y'all don't feel enough me supposed to send my kids. Bitch, are you crazy? That don't even make common sense. Oh, okay, y'all.
Y'all have a Zoom meeting
To discuss if the kids gonna come back to go back to school.
They having a Zoom meeting. just in case y'all don't understand. They're gonna have a Zoom meeting. They're not gonna come together.
No. They're gonna be like we
Y'all
are
not
right
gonna even
now.
meet.
They're gonna be like we are right now in different cities. We got Atlanta on the bottom. We got Vegas on the top, Dallas on the top, Houston on the top. We got 3 different time zones on the top. And y'all gonna have a Zoom meeting about the welfare of our kids, our future.
and then y'all want to throw them in the classroom.
Well, not if it's safe.
And y'all know kids is nasty.
But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Especially at some house where they're gonna let those kids go back. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen. One of those kids is gonna die, and is gonna become the face of that.
I'm telling you, it's deeper than what
a lot of shit.
Because the enemy is attacking attacking the children, because the children are our future. So of course they're gonna make them go to school.
See, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we know they doing Zoom meeting. Well, hold on. Let me say this. We have a teacher on the panel.
On the panel. And he's Zoom.
He's a former educator.
Yes. I'm confused. I'm conflicted with the issue because I do feel that it's not safe for kids to go out to school right now, but I do feel also that kids don't get the quality of education at home on the internet either. So, while we're
a lot of them don't get none when they go to school either.
Yes,
they gonna get it if they die.
Yes, but the thing is, with students, I do feel that we probably will spend most of this fall semester at home, and we probably won't go back to school till the spring. However, the students that it impacts the most are those students who are in low socioeconomic environment, because those are the ones who are already 2 or 3 years behind grade level.
More advanced to Savannah shit.
But listen,
a lot of middle class families or upper middle class families, they have the resources to provide their students with other additional tutorial services and things to keep them as much on track as possible. But it's hard for the mom or the dad or whoever that works at Walmart or in a warehouse to provide the kids with the resources, because it's very hard to teach. If I tell you about, I'm a math teacher and I'm telling you, okay, we're working on let's say we're working on just, I don't know, some math equation or geometry or algebra 2. If the mom or the dad doesn't have the education to work on those things or the resources to get you the help, you're going to be even further behind. Like it's only so much that you can get online.
And some kids need that one-on-one interaction in that time.
Yeah, I honestly believe that if eventually when the children are in the school, I feel like every school needs to have the same protocols, the same procedures, and people need to be put in place to make sure that those procedures are followed. Not people that work at the school. I'm talking about people that come in to make sure that, there is social distancing and there is hand sanitizers and disinfectant sprays and everything in place at the school.
Well, I can tell you in a school setting, that's impossible.
That's impossible.
The school is a very sociable, interactive place. People come in and
I understand that.
People digging their nose.
no, not only that, but people come in, the teachers hug each other, the students hug the teachers, the students hug each other, they're laying on lockers, they're constantly moving around in desks, they're constantly opening, going in and out of doors. And then if you have one soda, you might have 2-3 students that drink out of that same can of soda.
Oh
Because
yeah, I know we went to school too. Yeah.
yeah, so school is a very interactive place. You can't do those type of social distancing in the school.
Well, they're gonna have to do something because they're going to school.
They're gonna die. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna die.
You won't have to change it. You just gonna have to change it. Change it.
I think that the kids should stay home and they should homeschool, but parents have to be
The parents
involved.
gonna have to step up for their kids and
They're gonna
start
have to be
learning some other trades and stuff. It's gonna be on the parents.
And you know, as parents, you do lose some of that stuff that you have
Dude.
that they are teaching you.
The next
So-
day.
I
You
have
know,
a-
so you need to pay attention to your damn self.
You
I have a very
lose all of
unpopular
that.
opinion.
Not some.
Please don't ask me about no fraction.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I understand.
Neil either.
Some of these people, you have to be in a school setting to understand and work with this child. I mean, I don't think it's possible right now because I do think kids need to stay home.
You
But-
sure do, TJ.
But oh, and also with that right there, so with people staying home, that's another big debate because the teachers are going to get paid, the assistant principals, vice principals, they all going to get paid, but bus drivers, cafeteria workers, custodial staff, other staff members, they won't be getting paid.
They won't get paid either because the school not open.
The crosswalkers.
So it's really a lose-lose situation for everybody. Like you won't find a perfect solution. It's impossible.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's just an overall bad situation all around. But what makes it worse is we don't have any real leadership.
Yes.
No Obama.
President
TJ,
is a fucking idiot. We fucking
you think?
president. And if it's coming from the top, and he got a base, they walking around. The folks who was going crazy and doing all of that stuff, were following suit behind the president. What is the black lady's name? She usually fills in on Good Morning America.
Diane Sawyer.
I don't know.
No,
Bitch.
it's a black lady. She got nice thick hair.
Oh.
But she did an interview with these people. Remember when the people went to the Capitol and they had the assault weapons and all of that, and they was out there protesting about they wanted to go back to work and they wasn't gonna wear no mask and all of that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I want
I don't
and the
know who
lady
was that
interviewed-
reported on it. I don't.
out there. So the lady kept saying, "Well, it's all right, and this is a hoax made up by the Democrats, and we're not wearing no mask, and y'all stopping us from working." Well,
So she felt like it was a hoax made up by Todd, and they brought to the White House with the bullshit.
Yes.
and so she came back and she interviewed them 2 months later, and the lady's husband died. The one who was out there with the assault weapon, he died, and her kids have all tested positive. Now they can't get no help or none of the stuff they need. So Miss Thing was interviewing her 6 feet away, but she had wanted to. She was giving her like, funny how your tune changed.
Yeah, your tune changed. I'm so
You
sure
know,
your tune changed now.
And how the lady was sitting up there saying, "I just really wish Trump would get a buckle on this and do something because people are being misled and all that."
Oh, somebody gonna sneeze and accidentally run into him. Watch.
Well, I think
That's
with
good,
anybody, your tune changes when it affects you personally.
Oh,
Because-
of course it does.
So some things that affect me personally might not affect you. So we have different outlooks based on our personal experiences. So I think that's a natural thing.
Yeah.
I do think the parents should be involved. They need to be involved.
They don't got no choice. Or their kids gonna die.
Yeah, it ain't even that, but you have to be involved with your child's learning because you don't know what's going on and the child is at home. So you need to pay attention too.
Well, the thing is, some people don't want to be involved at all. They leave it solely up to the school systems, 100% to the school, and you have some parents, and I'm not sure if you have parents.
That's right, James.
Like when you come home and say, "Oh, you did your homework," and you say, "Yeah, I did it," but they didn't check your homework.
They didn't check your homework.
So those parents, they just asking the question.
Not at this house, baby.
So you have to. The parents have to be involved out of everything. You have to be involved. You can't just let your kids go to school virtually and let the teacher teach everything. Even in your school, if the schools were open, the parents need to be involved because you need to know what your child is doing. But you leaving everything to that teacher.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Most parents, they that's what they do anyway. They don't want to be bothered with it. They don't care.
Do you feel that way, Neil, as a teacher, that they don't care and they let y'all, I let my child go to school for these times and that's their time to teach them.
I don't want to say that because I've only worked in low social economic schools. I've never worked in a privileged school, so I don't necessarily think that all of them don't care, but they have
not all.
Yeah, I'll say that a lot of them have other responsibilities. If they are working at, a lot of my parents work at like these essential jobs, Walmart, grocery stores, warehouses. So their priorities are a little different because they work to maintain the household for their how many kids. So their focus is a little different. That doesn't mean that I don't think that they necessarily don't want them to be the best that they could be, but they can't really give them that support to be that person because they might not just know the knowledge themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So they lean heavily on the school system. Like it's really like at a black school, it's really a family type thing because the teachers become your mom, your dad, your aunties, your brothers, your sisters.
All of them.
And the parents lean on you for that.
Are you not there, Auntie Neil?
Because from my perspective as a parent, because I was very active with my nieces and nephews and my children, and so you would see, especially here in Las Vegas, we moved here, and I was completely thrown by the class size. The class sizes here are, first of all, Nevada is number 52 in the country. Clark County is the worst, one of the worst in the country. Their class sizes were 50. There's no reason a seventh grader should be in a class full of 50. And so, I was always there because I was very interested to make sure that my children did not just become a number. Because when class sizes are that size, that's no longer Tyson. That's 43. And he can't be 43. So I have to make sure that I'm there.
They get some type of attention.
Yes. But when it was parent-teacher conferences and things like that, out of a class of 50, there might be 11 of us in there. That's
parents?
It just...
There might be 11 parents? You saying there might be out of a class of
about 11 parents.
Another disadvantage with diverse teaching too. If you have a class, like we said, that if you have a class of 32 students or 33 students, you might only find
that's what I'm saying,
10, 11 students that might get online. Everybody not gonna get online.
That's what LeVar was saying. He's saying he had a hard time getting the students online for the class, and then he had to call. And see, the teacher shouldn't have to call. That's what I'm saying. The parents need to be involved. Now you at home. You need to make sure your child is up for school just like any other day.
Yeah.
Any other day. And if you give them that reason and they can say, you know, oh, well, this is not happening because of blah, 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 blah. You're giving them that reason to deny anything. You know, you're giving them the reason. Don't give them the reason. Parents, you got to get involved.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. So now you got to parent your child.
Well, and I think that for so many, school has parented their child for so long, because by the time they go to school, you know, they're either getting off work or they're asleep. When they get home from school, they go on to work.
Mm-hmm.
They only see them on the weekend.
But guess what? So, all of that is out.
Yeah.
all that shit that's out. The spring has been wiped out. The summer has been wiped out. We're looking at the fall right now. We thinking it's about to be wiped out. It's time for you to fucking step up, because now that those people that you depended on to help you parent your child.
Yeah, but it's hard to step up when your child is going through something, and we're talking about, okay, your child's doing a lesson, and we're talking about, let's say, the Bill of Rights. But if you don't know the Bill of Rights as a parent, it's hard to go over certain things. If you don't know what a complex sentence is, or a compound complex sentence is, it's hard to make sure that your child has it right.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm a Google that shit.
you can Google like we do everything.
You can Google, but if you still can't understand it yourself, you can be able to do that to no child.
But
the thing with teaching is not only knowing something, but being able to transfer the knowledge. And that's a skill that you have to know how to transfer the knowledge into someone else.
Well, okay, so for me, parenting, I know that children are more prone to listen to their coaches. So when it came to certain things in our household, it was almost as if I was their coach. That's how I spoke to them. I cheered them on as if I was a coach, and I always got results because that's how they act. That's how they respond. Because a coach is someone that is kind of detached from them, and because they're detached from them, they cling to them even more. They have a higher expectation of them because it's not a parent, but it's someone that genuinely cares. And as a parent, you've got to be not just a parent, but you've got to be that person that can genuinely care. And so it in these situations, there's so many different narratives that you can't really come up with a solution, because every solution does not fit every problem.
And our parents are not educated, and that's why. No. and that's why, you know, teachers should, you know, get an incentive, because now you got two people in some cases you have two people to teach. Because I think that the parent, if the parent has to furtherly teach this child about a certain thing, you need to call, the parent should be able to call their teacher or message their teacher so they can explain to them, I need to explain this to my child, or, you know, so that's why I think, you know, that's why the unemployment thing, shit, it should apply to them too. They should get some type of something, because they got to work. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, teachers are the underappreciated, underpaid group of people anyway.
They are.
For
years
to come.
It's been a lot.
Not you, Neil.
You said what?
Not
you don't think Neil is underpaid and underappreciated?
No, he said.
But once again, we got this.
Well,
But you know, when Kemp became governor, one of his promises was like giving the teachers this $10,000 raise or $5,000 raise, and so I mean he fulfilled his promise so far. So,
Child, I'm just worried about the state of the country. Because this is going to get a lot worse before it get better.
I'm just worried about the city of East Point.
And then living in the United States, our citizens are so entitled. Everyone have entitlement and don't want to listen to shit. You know. But at this point, all we can do is hope and pray and hold on. We sitting here like Miss Celia, waiting to see what color it's gonna be tomorrow.
Hope. Just hope.
What's going on? Are y'all lagging too?
No.
No.
Is everybody lagging?
Chevelle, you muted.
yes. So what else is going on?
Oh, child.
Okay.
Because we did go in about that, didn't we?
Y'all do get stuck.
Child, we don't get stuck, but we
come back.
Okay, but those conversations need to. Is that a fly? Is that ass? What was ass? Oh, okay.
Get that fly rod.
But those are conversations that need to be had, especially at this time. And that's why I was telling you, you need to pay attention to them things. You know what I'm saying? And even though I don't have a child, I have a family that have kids. I have cousins that have kids. You know, and that affects them, and it affects my family. So we need to know these things, and you need to vote in your local primaries and stuff like that, because that's the stuff that affects you all too. You know, and you need to, show people instead of going to your girlfriend's house and your girlfriend got kids and bitch you see it ain't she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. Bitch, call that bitch out. Bitch, let me explain something to you. Okay? Kennedy, what you using? What's going on? What you using?
Huh?
Them Neutrogena wipes you using, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you need to go on and get you some one size, girl. You need to get you some one size, girl. Get you some Patrick Stars, girl, and get you some one size, Jess. I'm telling you, they'll work for you, Jess.
You already told me about them. I'm get them.
I know it, girl. Bless yourself.
You on Drag Race.
Bless yourself. But, child, what else was going on? Now we get to the dirt. Bitch, the fact that Amon thought that the shade room, bitch, was heaven. Mister, if I tell you, I had to take a blood pressure pill, bitch. Y'all know how I get about my children.
I saw the comments. And the thing about this is what I'll say. I know Tevin, he's my nephew, but I don't know him like that. But I do know for a fact if he has something to say, it definitely wouldn't be behind no fake ass name or anything like that. Now that I do know.
And that's what I try to get Amon to see. But bitch, Amon didn't want to see it like that. And I'm like, bitch, what are you saying? And y'all act like y'all don't know this man. Bitch,
But,
I was bitch.
like, why would Tevin have to create a fake page just to talk about Armand? Like,
about her, of all people, her.
Because he said to me that you were the only one that would see him important enough to talk about. He haven't fell out with nobody in Atlanta. And that's my nephew. Don't get me wrong, I love Amon. Bitch, that's my nephew. But when you wrong, you wrong. Bitch, my lady's gonna stick him every time.
and then you call them out and accuse them of just call them guilty, and like
you don't have no proof of it.
That's
Not
unfair.
now proof.
So
That's
Tevin,
unfair.
do you know who behind the shade room?
No, I have no idea. I was trying to get on the board. It didn't matter after I got sued. It didn't matter who was on. I wanted to be a part of it.
Because they do say that, because they did say they love you. So I just figured that you might know.
Yeah, my name's Shady. Their name's Shade. We go together.
Well, they ain't got me yet, Jim. and they
like us, girl.
and they share our show.
They do. They like us.
They share my product, my merch and stuff. So, bitch, I appreciate the shade room, bitch.
And they share tea.
And they share tea. They give us some content to even fucking talk about. Bitch,
Yes,
I'm telling you. Because, bitch, they was talking about the OnlyFans, bitch, and they had put up some girl. Bitch, they had sent me some. Yes, bitch, it made my wig do this here. This thing, and I tell you, bitch, I was like, whoop, 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 bitch. I was gagging. Miss Thing, if I tell you, I was gagging, girl. I was like, oh, yeah.
So Savannah. So
I tell you, tell my features like I said.
So Savannah, the shade room, the group, they've made a few posts about different people. So if this group made a post about you who you don't know, do you find it relevant to argue or even respond back to a person or page that you don't know who it is?
Here's my issue with the shade room. Although it gives content and people find it funny, you're bullying in a time where shit is not funny. People are really taking shit to heart. People are really killing themselves. People are really in depression. And you're taking the time to pick on folks and make folks feel worse about themselves. And you want to hide yourself. See, you're a bitch is what you are. Those are bitches. Those are people that, and then, because what they'll say is, oh, I say what I want to say out in public. I'll say and I'll do what I want to do in public. I don't need to hide, but you are hiding.
But
And
those
you're
same
picking on
people
folks.
that are offended when you go down the shade rooms thing, them are the same folks that was liking on the other post. So
But
how
here's
you
the
offended
thing.
now that they're reading you?
It doesn't. I'm not. But that's the thing. I'm not saying that post is wrong. I'm saying all of it.
Well, Kendall say, Tevin, did you send the tea to the shade room?
I did not, but if they want any kind of tea, I can give it to them. I got a whole list right here.
At this point.
I keep doing other things. I get it. It's not the time. Because everybody's emotions are, like on edge, and you never know where a person is mentally. And, just getting the wrong information and the wrong message from a shady chat room could send one person over the edge. And I don't think people are.
But then you can say the same thing about our show in that case. We only report what's being put out there. It's not the same.
Tevin, there's a thing called hear intent. So if I can hear intent, if I'm hearing, it's a one thing to read some shit, and it's a whole nother thing for a person to hear it and for you to say it to them.
And when you post something, we gonna go to the person, and we gonna let the person say why this and that. But in this case, I made a post and he gave me his rebuttal. So, and this is your platform. So I would not bring him on your platform for him to say why he posted what he did about you. He gave me the answer when I approached him about it on his post.
You were saving them by not bringing them on here now.
Oh no! If you want him to come,
I ain't no punk.
If you want him to come, that's up to you.
Let me go. These
but
videos.
I do want you to know that if he do come, I would not allow y'all to be here at the same time.
Oh, well then he can't come because this is my show.
Yeah, it's your show. but we will not get no understanding.
gotta say in the comments.
we will not get no understanding, honey, if y'all were here at the same time.
Oh, and if there's someone from the shade room listening, if you
I
decide
honestly
to
don't
look up
know
some
about
dirt
the
on
shade
me,
room. The first thing I
I don't
heard
mind
about
out
the
there
shade room.
anyways.
Hold on, both of y'all can't talk at the same time.
I'm
What were
sorry.
you saying, Savannah?
Because I said what I said, so sometimes you become a target when you talk against them. But just so you know, all of my dirt, I talk about it anyway, so it doesn't really.
Before anybody else get a chance to.
Yeah. So any pictures that I have out there, nudes or videos, I send
I put them out there.
willingly.
That's why they're there.
So you don't have anything, and everything that I do, my husband knows. So you don't have any bullets, bitch.
And if I sent you something, bitch, and it get out there, bitch, that means you catfish me.
Ken, I don't share tea.
You want to say what now, Tevin?
No, Ken asked did I share tea, and I would tell him I didn't share the tea. And I don't know nothing about the shade room, honestly. It was just that I was accused of being in the shade room, and so on the strength that I was accused of being in the shade room, I don't back down from shit. So I'll take it on head forward. But I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, bitch,
Only that they love me
the
and
shade
I
room came up, bitch, and
They live for you though.
What they do
Y'all
now?
gonna let somebody like me. I'm miserable and bitter and lonely. So y'all gonna let somebody like me.
They live for you, baby.
That's what they told me. That's what they told
But they share my stuff too, though, Jen.
They gonna live for this next one too.
So
I just don't like bullies. So it's just anything.
I got you, mom.
I don't like bullying either.
But listen, Savannah, I know you don't like bullies, but listen, let me make it because I'm going to be a bully for the next 3 weeks.
Well, who you gonna bully?
Bitch, I'm on.
Well, that's not really being a bully because y'all going back and forth with each other.
Oh no, it's gonna be being a bully because she's gonna bow down. She blocked me, so it's gonna be being a bully.
You don't want to
Is
hear
it
what
really
you got to
worth it,
say.
She showed up, but she gonna have to. Her friends gonna send it to her. Hold on, let me post this picture right quick.
Is it?
But like Savannah said, is it really
No, that
worth
Is it really worth it though?
It's not.
So then
But I ain't got number time
When
right
people
now.
say so blocked you, I think.
But I mean, so because you have nothing but time, you instead of doing something positive or some.
I did at the beginning of the COVID. I did something positive. I turned the other cheek. Yeah,
So-
and you know I also let people stop me for her lately. I've been letting everybody stop me from being me. No, ma'am, not this time.
Okay.
Mainly me.
Because that's
But
what happened. That's
as-
the result.
What's the result, Kennedy?
The result is people coming out and doing what they want to do when it comes to Tevin. But when he is who he is really is, you don't get that.
And then you read him.
He's crazy. He's a bitch.
when he's
You're
quiet-
goddamn right.
Quiet and don't say nothing. He lets you ride.
But that's why I said, you know, a lot of stuff he did let slide with a lot of people.
Well, yeah, bitch, you stay at my house. So now I'm with you. I don't even want to leave for real. I want to fight.
You know, so you know, a lot of stuff he did let slide, and
When I tell you,
I talked to my village a couple of times.
Yes, you can.
John Lewis came for Aretha Crown back.
Oh, as
John
for the
Lewis funeral
memorial.
have gone on for a week.
Oh no, you see, so
Oh, I know tomorrow.
his funeral
Bitch,
is
he have
tomorrow.
let Aretha.
Well, his funeral is tomorrow,
Bitch,
and let me say,
since the day after he died, they don't funeralize.
no,
Cause
but
he been sitting in the Capitol for a couple of days, letting the folks come through and look at him, huh?
But y'all don't even know if he in there.
well,
Chevelle
When I
want him to be on that bridge.
John Lewis have traveled across the country. Like, he has been traveling
Well,
across the country like he's been campaigning.
well, tomorrow he's getting buried. I mean, his funeral is at my church tomorrow, and Bill Clinton's gonna be there. George Bush is gonna be there. Obama's gonna be there. Obama's actually doing the eulogy tomorrow, so it's gonna be a really. Yes.
Is Neil Dupree gonna be there?
No, I won't be there.
You go to church?
I go to church. I go to church, but don't test me, Kennedy. I have not come too far by faith.
Okay.
Because there's a saying in Tennessee that he should ain't say in Texas.
But the Lord is still working on me.
Yeah. And they said the Lord
is still working on me, baby.
Like a water off the back.
Yeah. But I know I'm safe in his arms.
You sound like Kenny quoting songs.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth, honey. Girl, but let me tell y'all.
No, the only reason I'm not going to my scheme set up by Todd for him to have to stay home.
It was a scheme, girl.
Well, I have a better seat looking at it on TV.
Okay, won't we all?
By Todd.
Everybody would have a better seat. Well, all of us, except for the people that be there. So
When
y'all
we
go.
saying
If you plan on
Todd-
going, please go on out there.
When we be saying Todd, are we talking about Candy Todd?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
Todd you thought we talking about?
I don't know. I thought maybe them Kardashians had a Todd.
No, it's Candy Todd because that's what Bertha said.
See, Neil confused me because when we was talking about the Kardashians yesterday, he gonna throw Todd in there, and so I'm like, oh, they got a brother.
You just gotta be paying attention.
I was talking about Todd Bridges.
I'm
You coming into
trying to
the
find my hat
for tomorrow.
I'm trying to find my hat for the service tomorrow.
Well, then after her, I just took off. You can't wear that one.
You need more of a
We,
I don't even. What time? What time is the service?
I just told you we are not the time.
We not, but that's my hair.
I think I'm gonna really be grieving tomorrow. I think I'm gonna really be grieving tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to wear the long veil.
Yeah, because you giving me
Well-
something right now for good time.
What time is the service?
I'm not sure. I want to say
I
11, but I'm not sure.
11 y'all time. That means that's 10 my time.
Well, I can't remember exactly the time. I'm gonna go down.
I'm gonna have to go later.
But
I'm gonna wait till next week when y'all talk about it.
See, that's
But
the thing
Donald-
about these virtual funerals.
well,
could
Donald
be
Trump will
late.
not be there.
Shavelle always leave the funeral. She always leave the funeral too early, and I had to find me another ride.
That's the thing about these virtual funerals. Girl, you can go when you want to go.
Yeah, they still gonna be there.
Girl, that's so sad. That is so sad. That's what you think. Girl. Oh, see, Corner, see, you say it's 10. Baby, I trust and believe I will not be up until about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I want you to know. True tea. So I'm have to virtually watch that. And the thing about it is, I had to virtually watch him in Selma. And it was the first thing that was on when I got up that morning. So bitch, that's how I counted.
You had to watch who?
The Selma, when he went across the bridge in Selma, and the family showed up and walked behind it and all that. Once they got on the other side, I had to watch that. I got there late.
Oh, I'm late too. I'm gonna go back and watch somebody's funeral from March.
I'm not putting myself in
I
that.
couldn't
I'm not
make
putting
it.
myself in that moment right now. I'm
My heart was hurting. I couldn't make it right then. I'm good now.
so now you can go back.
So,
I couldn't get my Friday in now, y'all.
you are horrible. You can get your just now.
Oh, I'm sad all over again.
Go,
Died
go,
in March.
go put yourself somewhere.
Kennedy,
He died in
I had my little date who I be chilling with.
March.
I made him like we started watching Drag Race like maybe a couple of months ago when he was there.
Log off, Andy. Log off.
So he sends me a message on Saturday because I had already saw the finale, but I didn't tell him. And he's like, "Well, who won?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna tell you who won." So he watched it. And he was like, he sends me a message with like the emoji, like, "Are you serious?" Because he was like Maya, he's somebody who never watched Drag Race. He watched it from the third episode this season to now. So he was like, he don't know anything about the girls, but he was like, after looking at the finale and just going through it, he was like, I felt Miss Cracker was cheated. He was like, he felt Miss Cracker was cheated. He's like, at the point that Shea Coulee won, he was like, I think Miss Cracker was better than her.
Oh, okay, that must have meant for me to log off.
So
That meant for all of us to log off. I don't give a
so, the whole time on the show, yeah.
Bitch, I don't care what he say, and bitch, how many times, or how many challenges she won, or whatever. That bitch was sickening the whole
There is
season,
no way.
and they were supposed to get that bitch out when they had the chance.
They had a
that's
couple
why.
chances to get her out of there.
Yeah, they should have sent her home and said, "There's Barry."
Bitch.
Well, you already know who I want to win from the jump. I wanted Juju to be the win because I just love Juju.
That's not her. I love me some Juju.
I like her too. She was just too old for
I
me.
can relate to this.
Because you don't watch it. You sound like Tevin.
Well, I was like rooting for Juju.
I can't relate to this.
What we have to remember that
Miss
is
Shea
reality
Fashion
TV.
alone beat Miss Cracker.
You said what?
Miss Shea Fashion alone beat.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did.
Absolutely.
That wave, your runways count too, boo. And your whatever you put on for their lip sync count too. And if I had saw another goddamn leotard from Miss Cracker.
Bitch with that square body and no titties.
Oh my God.
Well,
She
a lot of the
never
girls.
wore a titty.
Well, a lot of the girls on Drag Race don't have titties.
I
So-
give no fuck. That's wrong.
Yes.
No titty.
I've been got over the no titty thing because a lot of girls don't have titties on there. That's
I have to get over the no titty thing, and
Well, no, I'd rather go and see that little line up on your neck with the breastplate on than to have no titty.
well, that's
They
the
look like,
norm for this show.
like you to put your neck on top of your titties. I'd rather see that than no titties.
put your neck on top of what?
Yeah, the girl who walk around with the breastplates that be way too big, and they be looking like they got rolls up on their necks, and they separated, and it look like they set it down and just. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. Okay, I'm back to being the boy. Yeah.
I had a very big problem with the no titty thing. I really did. You know.
What about when you be light skinned and your breastplate be dark?
I did. Oh, I had a girlfriend that was in the pageant, and she was in the pageant with me, and she said that she beat me in the pageant. And I'm like, bitch, no, you didn't. How you figure that you beat me? Your breastplate is a totally different color, than
That's
you.
not what breastplates.
Who?
First of all, why would you even compete with a breastplate on? That shit is fun.
Actually, that's the word breastplate.
I don't know. That wasn't who I was talking about.
Oh,
Well, Kevin, Chevelle said she started off by saying a girlfriend.
hey,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
because this person was a girlfriend of mine. He was a nephew, and he started doing drag and all kind of stuff. And
You said he.
so Nicole looking like she can't be bought.
Yes, you can.
They won't. They wouldn't let me talk.
We're talking about the
I'm enjoying
Emmy
the
nominated.
conversation.
We're talking about the Emmy nominated RuPaul Drag.
Yeah, I can't relate to that conversation.
It's one of my favorite shows to watch.
Mark
I don't know.
DeJour. Thank
I
you.
don't watch it. I watched.
But I'm black.
I watched
I
it
want to know about the
when
I'm sorry.
the first baby, and I watched Kennedy, and that was the only 2 times I watched.
When was the first time? When was the first time, Nicole?
When Tyra won.
Season 2.
When Tyra won.
That's when Jujubee was on that.
Oh, Black China, that nasty girl, huh?
Nicole, if you have Hulu, you should go and watch season 3. That was like one of my favorite seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Do you think Nicole care?
It was a good season.
I don't think
We're trying to make her read.
Season 3 and season 4, it was really good.
And Kenise, I went back and watched the season that Shea Coulee was on originally because I hadn't seen it. And so all this time I'm thinking Shea Coulee and Sasha Velour were the last 2.
No, Peppermint.
I gasped. I was like, oh wait, no. Bitch, I was high. I had got me a cocktail and rolled me a couple of buns, bitch, I'm smoking. So I'm thinking once I got to the finale, I know kind of what's going on. I just need to see it play out. Bitch, I was so gagged when Trinity had chose Peppermint to be her. I was like, wait, hold on, what's gonna go on? Because no, I thought they was the last 2. So how did I had made so many things in my mind, bitch, and that is not how it played out, bitch.
I want Peppermint to come on the All-Star.
What?
I did. I gagged, bitch.
I would like to see Peppermint come back on All-Star.
Peppermint must be food.
You said what?
Peppermint must be a food.
She was first run-up her season.
She was first run-up her season to Drag Race.
Right.
She wasn't a fool to me.
No, she wasn't a fool.
I thought everybody looking when you said she need to come back.
No.
She need to come back.
Stop it.
They need to have the All-Stars with all the winners from Drag Race. And call her the ultimate star.
No, we're not gonna get to see
you. Think they'll let Tyra come back?
Do we think they'll let Tyra come back?
No, but I know who will win that.
Take her spot.
Who will win?
Who will win if all the winners came back from the old seasons? I would have to go with season 6 winner, Bianca Del Rio.
She wouldn't come back.
Monet Exchange.
Yeah, no. Bianca Del Rio is just a key. Like she's just a key to me. I just love her.
Who you think will make?
I don't think she would come back for that.
Kenny, what you think?
will come back and win.
Yeah.
Now lose, girl.
But you have to
Oh, next.
folks that's real rounded. So Jinx could possibly come back and win as well as Bianca.
Monet, exchange.
No.
And
Because
I
it's really
think-
more about the challenges. And Monet, yeah.
Monet was spanking y'all, baby. Y'all ain't gonna sit there and play with my girl like that. Monet exchange for the
I
win.
think if
She gonna play up with Steve not together.
Huh?
wait, but Monet Exchange didn't win like drag
She
race.
won an all-star.
Oh, but Kennedy, you still coming back?
We talking about all the winners of drag race.
So she not the winner. She just the also winner. So she excluded. Oh, girl.
Kennedy,
No, not Kennedy. I'm talking about Monet.
all-star. Monet, yeah, she's just an all-star winner. We
That
want
black African lady gonna win then. BB.
So
Baby.
she had her chance.
But she was the first winner.
She had her chance on All Stars, and she didn't win All Stars.
She had her chance.
Now I think BB could be like a top 5 type girl, but my vote still goes to Bianca Del Rio. I think she's one of the best winners to me
Y'all
ever.
win. Sherry Pie.
I'm kind of with Kennedy when I didn't think of Jinx, but now, especially seeing Jinx's work since Drag
Sherry
Race,
Pie won this year.
Jinx will be very good in the challenges.
yes.
She would be.
I think Sasha Velour would be good too.
Who?
Sasha Velour.
I
No,
think
God.
Mandy will come back and slay
And see,
as a non-winner.
huh?
Sasha will be sickening on the runway, and she's just not that big of a personality as Jinx or Bianca. So it will be a battle.
Jada might come back and spank.
Yeah, I got it here.
Her,
I love
I don't think
Jada.
her personality is
I love Miss Jada too. Miss Jada was spank.
No.
You know who else? You know who else would be good too?
Jada.
Outside
This is why.
okay, so I'm riding with Bianca, but I'm gonna say my favorite season 3 winner will be also good, Raja.
No,
Raja is good on the runway.
no.
Roger who?
That's the problem, makeup artist right now.
He's
No,
season 3.
Raven is the makeup artist, right?
Yeah, but Raja won season 3. But Raja just
Raja.
don't have a personality. I think people I like Bianca's personality more.
I always say Raja won because she was in the industry already and she's been a makeup artist, and that's why she won. Because Raja wasn't no drag girl.
Yeah, she could have dropped out the ceiling from a helicopter, honey.
And she would have won. That's why she won. But you was Tyra's makeup artist and all that kind of stuff. So that's why you won. That's why you was even in the show.
Mm-mm. But her season,
Y'all must not be talking about I can't fuck Roger.
Back
No.
then, they were doing the shenanigans back then. So
Exactly.
there to win.
but
Yeah.
she did enough. But regardless of the politics, for somebody who's outside watching the show without knowing anything, he did enough to win. He
But
looked-
I'm outside the politics and not knowing anything, but I knew who Raja was.
Manila all over her.
And
Yeah.
I feel like you should win and you would
Raja had been on Top Model and everything.
Manila had her thanks food.
Manila
So
was too.
did.
Well, Manila was kind of a fool to me. Like
I loved Manila.
she was a mean girl. She made comments that her and Roger was both mean girls, but
I was gonna
Manila,
say,
What show was you watching?
season 3, I just watched it last week.
Girl, that is not. Manila's not no mean girl.
so
She
not
was a mean
child.
girl.
Oh,
No.
Oh, Corona. Corona.
Manila, Raja, Delta, and Carmen. All of them was Mean Girls.
I would love them to have a show of all the Mean Girls too. Now that would be the T. That would be like Roxy, Phoenix, bitch, all them hoes.
Phoenix too.
Gigi, Fifi O'Hara.
Put Evie in there too.
Kim
Don't
Chi.
put me in there because they marked me as a mean girl.
Do they really?
The Vixen.
The Vixen.
7, 8 months.
Widow.
I want them to put all the Mean Girls in that bitch. It will be a T.
I'll show you what a mean girl is for real.
We're gonna go in there and get your.
Oh, you know who else is a mean girl who I like though? But she already done been on also.
I can't
Gina
relate
Gunn.
to this.
Gina Gunn is a Kiki to me.
And she should be in. I'm not a fan of Gia Gunn. Right?
I'm not either, but she's a Kiki. She's good for TV to me.
Yeah, she be for a reason.
No,
too.
bitch. You know who should come back?
Who?
Back Jay and no, Jay and Ferranda.
What?
Was they on America's Next Top Model?
I'm like, when I see a girl walk around here and her name is Ferranda, I'm gonna give her. For who?
That's who should come back.
His name was Ferranda.
That was a top model.
Out of
Y'all should
everybody.
bring back Miss Jay and Ferranda.
Well, bitch. True thing. All this must come to an end.
Yeah.
This has been the after show for Our Point of View. We thank y'all for tuning in, and we hope that y'all come back next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and 8 p.m. Pacific Time. See, I got to know that just like Tasha got to know that, because Tasha can't really get it right. But if you want to advertise anything, if you are any type of consumer and you want to advertise your product or what you are selling on Our Point of View, please hit us up. Neil Dupree. You can hit up Nicole Love Dupree, Shady Tevin, no relation, and myself, Chevelle Brooks. And it's only $5 just for the week, $20 for the month, $50 for the month if you want a video or however you want to do it. And we have special guests each and every week. Savannah, we thank you for joining us and smoking with us and doing the after show with us. Where we can find you at?
Everywhere, Savannah West.
She be on 24 hours.
She might be finna be on when we log off.
Oh no!
Nah, she's still on. She doing her show now too.
No, I'm done. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
serious
going
time.
upstairs.
Oh, Ray not doing no shows.
No. So I can't do Ray shows like that.
Oh, I saw a Ray show.
It has
I
to
haven't
be.
seen
It
a Ray
has to
show.
be. Because here's the thing.
Because right now you look like a lesbian.
Huh?
Because right now you look like a lesbian.
Yeah,
You look like
I do. And I'm fine with that. But however, my fan base, I have to be very careful with that because I have gotten a lot of things in the mail, from panties to like it's been intense.
Oh my mercy.
It be Ray's Hey You.
Come on here.
It be totally different than Savannah's girl. Ray be, hey you, I love you.
Because it's two different personalities. It really is.
Kennedy, what can they find you in the up and coming future? And what you doing going on?
Any social media platform, Twitter, and my Instagram is Kennedy DDOFTX. Facebook
What's
is
the only
Kennedy
thing?
Davenport. Basically, nothing right now. I'm doing a little bit of traveling here and there, but other than that, you can catch me on social media.
Okay.
Did you give your OnlyFans name?
I don't do OnlyFans. I only subscribe to them.
How many subscriptions you got, Ain't it?
She's doing her part to boost.
Yeah, I do my little contributions. I don't renew. I just get my feel
She
for
doing
that
her part to
month.
boost the economy.
Well, you let us know some good ones then, Kennedy.
Well, ain't no renewing because you signed up for a year.
No, I don't sign up for a year, baby. I only give them a month of my coin.
How much is that? $9.99.
Baby, listen.
Up to $19.99.
If listen, the most I ever paid was 15. That's only because they had post, honey. If you listen, you
See,
gotta have the post for
that
me.
goes back to this. So if that since she's having Wi-Fi problems, you know, you can always advertise your OnlyFans on Our Point of View on Wednesday night at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Pacific. You know, we always
Come on,
just hit
sister,
me,
you supporting the
Nicole,
cause.
Neil. Yeah, I support the cause. If you want whatever you want to do, what that is, Neil? Who is that? Who is that?
That's Kennedy OnlyFans.
Why is somebody else coming in the picture?
RuPaul.
Bitch, it did.
That's RuPaul.
Who people?
Oh, who is that?
That is
with
not
her?
no damn RuPaul.
Is
That's
that the,
RuPaul.
It is too. Yes, it
bitch, that
is.
is RuPaul. You see that smile, bitch, and them cheekbones,
Oh,
and bitch look like she
No.
with the man that's like mwah, mwah, mwah. That Alexis
What's
did.
his name?
She
That
with the
Paris?
child Perez.
Perez.
And she got oh, that's Perez Hilton. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. Where's she at?
Bitch, Miss Thing look like Miss Tiffany from Birmingham, girl.
Look at RuPaul. She got on my wig, bitch.
Bitch, Tiffany Carrington. She like Tiffany Carrington, girl.
Now, where you find that picture at, Cornelius? My
Mind
God.
you, I was just on Facebook scrolling through, and somebody else had that picture on their page.
Bitch.
Child, she has had some moments, honey. Trust.
Oh, wait, mama.
And that's when she painted herself. That's when she. You wasn't a go.
Oh my God.
You tip
But I
Savannah.
do want y'all to go on duoexposure.com and order y'all to get your Just fan. Please support your girl and get your Just because I need y'all help. Just I want something. If I get if you order a fan and get your Just on duoexposure.com, I'm gonna think of some type of contest to come up with. But I got a whole bunch of other stuff. You can go on there and get. You have tumblers, you got fans, you got buttons, you got tanks, you got t-shirts, and all that kind of stuff. But bitch, get a fan.
Well, I want to win no tumbler.
Every girl need a fan. I even got one. I got a couple of my sister fans, and bitch, see, this ain't feel good right now. I didn't even know I had needed it. Nicole, where they can find you at, girl? Because don't y'all have a show coming up?
Girl, yeah. Catch me next Monday
What we gonna catch you next month?
with the Stars of the Century.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah, we got people that want to see the stars of the Century, girl.
Your guess is good as
You got Naisha Dupree, Sasha Sanchez, Amaya Glamazon, who was at a night,
Archie,
Damona Dickinson, Archie, Bonet,
Toby,
Christopher Iman,
Pierre,
what's Pierre's
Nice.
last name?
Clark,
Pierre Clark, Nicole Love Dupree.
Naisha.
I said Naisha.
Oh,
So, y'all come and get y'all
Darius.
this Monday.
oh,
Jasmine.
Lord on the show too.
And Giselle Lord. And
Giselle Lord on the show.
Yes, this Monday night on the Stars of the Century page on Facebook. So y'all go check them out. Y'all
And Chris Higgins.
And Chris Higgins' page. You can catch Tevin on his page reading somebody, because I'm sure I told my child he need to go and do him a show.
Immediately following.
You can catch Kaniz on a Zoom teaching your child in the Atlanta school district.
I'll be. You catch me playing cards and out eating.
Okay, play. We got some tea though. Next Wednesday we gonna have some tea for y'all. Some real juicy tea, because me and Kaniz had talked. So we gonna work on this tea all week. So I need y'all to tune in next Wednesday night at Our Point of View right here on YouTube, Chevelle Brooks 75, because y'all want to hear this. And baby, if I tell you, this is hot topic and a current event.
Let that RuPaul pick be the pick of the week.
We already seen RuPaul gay ass. Her time is over. We moving on to the next. So we go find another clip of the week next week. And before we go, just to give a little shout out, we could always. Girl, I love that girl. If I tell you, that had gave me like a 1980s video shoot, and that was the takeout. Mom was working out.
Damn, Gina.
Mama was working out, girl. And I worked with Fantasia, girl, so I know what she was getting. Bitch, she finna make it work in the little spot that she was in, bitch. That fan was in the way. I'm thinking my motherfucking shit.
I'm gonna do that.
Mama said, ooh.
And a whoop. But y'all gotta tune in next week so y'all can see what's going on. And it ain't Congress. What is it? At least give me that much. Give me a little piece.
You said what?
It ain't. They not in Congress. What they in? What political?
He a city councilman.
Oh, he's a city councilman.
Yeah.
The city councilman of what?
In Atlanta.
He's a city councilman of Atlanta.
Oh yeah. That whole scandal.
Oh, you know about that scandal, Nicole?
Now you know Nicole now.
It's political.
Ooh, what is it?
Well, girl, you gonna have to tune in next week, Savannah, to find out. At Our Point of View, Wednesday night.
Googling ass.
Girl, well, you're gonna have to know who it is, child. So I just want y'all to tune in Wednesday night, because we will be back with some more hot topics, some more current events, and some more social media tea. I thank you, Savannah, for joining us this evening. I thank you, Kennedy. We love you. You're always welcome here on Our Point of View. Thank y'all for tuning in to Our Point of View, the after show. Good night. We love you for free. It's been fun. It's been amazing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe here tonight. Share this love, share this live, and do all the things. Good night, Cornelius. Good night, Nicole. Good night.
Good night.
I gotta go do some recording.
That was a